Alright guys, welcome to the first episode of Soul Mods, the series where I try and use my engineering degree for unintended purposes of modifying cars. On today's episode, we will be installing a new intake snorkel for my BRZ. So hopefully this will give a little bit more intake sound. Let us hear that the throttle sound a little bit more. So enjoy. Alright. Okay, so 10mm spanner, ratchet. Let's see what damage we can do. Okay, my extension has gone missing and I don't want to use the meter long one, so I'll rock them with just this. That comes away and can go there. Nice. Now it's entirely possible that those were not the correct clips, and I'll find out in a second. If I just give this a sharp pull. Nice. Same on the other side. Sharp pull. I don't think that was meant to happen, but I've got it now. Et voila. Disconnect the side markers now. Give that a push in and unclip. 1 by BRZ front bar. Actually, that actually was kind of tough without the front bar. No, I shouldn't. I can finally take the chance to clear out all the leaves down here though. That's a bit of metal. That's just the awful feeling of dirt on foam. This is the TrackSpec Engineering intake snorkel for the 2nd gen BRZ, and it replaces this intake snorkel from the factory. I am just hoping for more intake noise because I'm a simple man and it makes me happy. So let's rip the old one out and put the new one in. Oh, it's that easy. Okay, so real quick, this is the stock intake snorkel, and it uses these 2 screws through these 2 little grommets. So we will reuse one of these screws and one of these grommets. Now, this is the TrackSpec Engineering version, and you can see it's got a clip for the grommets there, and we are much shorter but also much wider, so in theory more sound. Alright, the intake snorkel is in. You can see how nice and short it is on that airbox there. You can just see the filter material through there. But we are still getting filtration into the engine, so no rocks, no leaves are going to enter the motor, which is always good. So let's put everything back on. I'm going to clean out those leaves and I will take you along to see how it sounds. That was alive at one point. That was a grasshopper. That's a bit of tyre. Alright, it might be time for the air compressor. Okay, fruitful mission. We found a metal clip and a piece of tyre in the front grille. Hopefully neither of them belong to me because they're going in the bin. Metal in the recycling because that's the right thing to do. So anyway, let's get this bumper back on and see how she sounds. I don't think that was meant to come out. Yep, that'll keep you safe in a crash. Top tip, don't be like me and forget to plug your indicators in first. Always remember what it looked like the first time. Okay, so it has been a couple of days now since I installed the TrackSpec Engineering intake snorkel. As far as differences in sound, not too much difference. I think if you were to have a stock exhaust or a slightly quieter exhaust, you would hear some more induction noise. But I think having the 3-inch system on mine, it might be drowning out the extra induction sound. You can hear in the microphone recording, in the engine bay particularly, it doesn't come through to the cabin as much, but you can just hear it in the cabin. A slight sort of like wishing or a whistling suction sort of noise on throttle application, particularly wide open throttle, which is nice. I haven't had the chance really to open it up properly close to redline, but I can't imagine there would be a huge change in induction noise between, say, 3000 RPM and 7. TrackSpec also do claim that there is an improvement in throttle response with the intake snorkel. I haven't personally noticed that. I think Butt Dyno says that it's not particularly different. Whether that would be improved or not if you were to get a tune done. My car is a stock tune at the moment. It potentially, could net some gains with a tune. With all this said, I was highly considering the Cusco version of this part, which is essentially the same. And that is somewhere around $400. The TrackSpec Engineering one is $75. So, am I mad that it didn't make a difference? No. Am I happy that I didn't pay for the Cusco one, which is like 4 times the price? Yes. Yes, I am. So, ultimately, I think good purchase, because I always have fun working on my cars, modifying them, and it was good to work on the BRZ again. It's such a reliable car that I haven't had to work on it, which is kind of nice, but also kind of not nice when you like modifying your cars. Worth it. Check them out. Get a tune done on your engine if you want throttle response, and if you want sound, it might not be for you, but your exhaust might be masking that sound. Anyway, that was the first episode of Soul Mods. I hope that was entertaining, and let me know if you would like to see more episodes. As always, be sure to check out our events at souldriving.com.au. Let us give you a reason to drive. Come write the next chapter in your car's story, because cars don't belong in garages. Ciao.